What's up guys, it's Amanda and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy Artsy Fartsy Friday to all of you creative people out there, and let's get into this time-lapse video. So I actually colored this on an Instagram live stream, so some of you may recognize it, but I don't think it was a very big live stream, which I totally love because I get to just talk and connect with you guys one-on-one the whole time, and usually there's like one or two people that hang out for the entire stream, so they really get to see the whole lengthy process unfold right before your eyes. And I have this little succulent plant up there on the side. I recently moved him to my desk. He's just a little fake plant, and I used it as inspiration for this piece because I wanted this piece to be very nature themed, but he actually makes a few cameos in some future videos as well. I just like his company. I think he adds some visual interest, and I don't know, I kind of want to just get more little plants like this and decorate my desk. So for this piece, I didn't really have a plan, and that's pretty rare for me. Anybody who knows me knows that I love a good plan. I love being organized and, you know, thinking one step ahead. But when it comes to live streaming, what I want and what ends up happening are usually two different things. So live streaming is this weird thing where I always tend to be running a little bit behind and scrambling at the last minute to get everything set up, and it's just kind of the way it is. So this piece is very true to that process, and in the end I really like the end result. So I knew I wanted to do something nature themed, something simple, so I just sketched out a girl directly onto a piece of 4.5 by 6.5 paper, I think. This is cardstock that I picked up from Michael's. It comes pre-cut to this size, and it comes in a pack of 100 sheets, and I wanted to try it out just because I feel like I work on this size quite often, and I do want to do a lot of pieces at this size coming up in the next few months. So I want to do like a couple of series pieces. You guys will see some Steven Universe fan art coming up. I want to do some Sailor Moon fan art and some Game of Thrones fan art in honor of the new season coming out this summer. So this is going to be a pretty common size for me to work on, and as far as the paper goes, I like it. However, if you are a marker artist and you are a heavy blender, meaning you layer up a lot of ink on your paper, it may not be your favorite, just because I do find that if you oversaturate the paper, it does actually bleed through, and not just like through the paper onto the other side, but like through the paper onto the other side and then onto the mat. So something to just be aware of if you are interested in purchasing this paper, just something to note. And it is the Recollections brand, so it was very reasonably priced, especially considering you get 100 pre-cut sheets. So I definitely will continue to use it in the future. That is the one minuscule drawback to this paper. Anyway, the style that I'm going for here is a very light, lineless, kind of clean style. So I'm trying to pay a lot of attention to my coloring and add, you know, clean shadows and stuff so that I don't have to add that many lines later on in the piece. And usually what I've been doing lately is lining my piece with colored pencil and then just using the black ink where I think it's really suited for like the eyes and the eyelashes. And I think that that really suits my current style. You know, style is something that changes. The artist I was 2 years ago was all about the black multi-liners. The artist I was a year ago was all about the colored ink liners. And the artist I am now is really opting for a much softer look. And I think it just suits my current style pretty well. But you know, that might change. So here you can see the piece is kind of starting to take form. We have this girl, we have a flower crown going on, and we have all of this messy, voluminous hair. And you might be wondering why some of these strands are kind of astray. And you'll see when I add the background that she's actually laying on the grass, so some of her hair is kind of like spread out around her. And I loved creating this hair. And at this point, for some reason, I thought she kind of looked like J-Lo. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But I really like coloring in this style. And something I wanted to ask you guys is, would you be interested in me creating a lengthier video and going more in-depth on my coloring process? So rather than me getting on here and recording a voiceover, talking about whatever I want, would you rather have like a 30-minute video of me kind of slowing down the footage a little bit more and really going through in detail how I color and my coloring process? I've been tempted to do it, but number one, it would probably be a lot more work, and if there's not really a population of people interested in viewing that sort of thing, then it's probably not something I'll do. But if there are some of you out there that are interested in learning a little bit more about my coloring process, I'm totally down to make that video. So let me know in the comments down below, or you can vote in the little poll up here in the cards. Do you want me to do a longer form coloring tutorial? So just let me know, and that will be really helpful for me, because I would love to be able to do something like that for you guys. And you know, if I can help educate or teach you guys a new way of coloring that you didn't know before, then cool, you know. So I'm just kind of adding the finishing touches. I stuck to a very limited color palette with this piece too, and I think definitely working on a smaller scale, a more limited color scheme just really makes sense, because you don't want to overload the page and you don't want to overwhelm the viewer. So I don't think I used more than like 5 to 8 colors. I don't know, I'm sure you could go through and count and find like 10 or something maybe. I can't really remember. But I do love the overall look. I think it's soft, I think it's girly, and it's very spring-like, which is definitely one of the things that I was going for. You guys know I love flowers in my work, and especially this time of year, I just love adding these nature aspects to my art, just because, you know, everything is in bloom right now and everything looks so pretty and so green, even where I live, which is in the middle of the desert. So it's nice, and I like this time of year for that. The only downside is the allergies. If you are an allergy sufferer, thumbs up, because I feel your pain. I have allergies almost all year round, just because it doesn't really ever get to the point where it's too cold and everything kind of dies off. So I have allergies most of the year, but it's especially bad in the springtime. So I feel your pain, and I still don't take allergy medicine every single day, which I really should, because that would help probably a lot. Anyway, you can see I'm just kind of adding the finishing touches here. I am going in with some colored pencil and kind of adding more of a flush to her cheeks. I also gave her freckles, and how stinking cute does that look? I think it looks so cute, and I really love the end result. So we have a little bit more time left in this video, and I just kind of want to finish this off by saying thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to everybody who participated in the Make Bad Art video on Wednesday. If you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. It will be linked at the end of this video. But it was so cool to see your guys' old artwork, and I'm really happy that people participated in the movement, and it really warmed my heart. I'm still trying to get back to all the comments, because they were all really sweet, and I want to take the time to respond to each and every one very individually. So yeah, but if you haven't watched that video, definitely go check it out, and let me know if you want me to make more videos like that. Give me some ideas and some topics that you would like me to talk about. But that is pretty much it for this illustration, and that is it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you Sunday for my YouTube live stream, and if you don't make it to the live stream, then I will see you Monday with a brand new vlog. Bye guys.